Welcome, everybody, to the Morning English Podcast. I'll be your foreign host today, Peter Joseph Kuhn from Boston, Massachusetts, in New England, the northeastern part of America.
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
Welcome, Peter. As you guys have already known that I'm your Chinese host from Morning English, Juan, and welcome to the show, Peter.
Thank you very much, Juan. It's great to be here. And if you're ever in Changsha, come to my CrossFit gym called CrossFit Aftershock. You can just look it up on Baidu Maps or WeChat locations. Just type in Aftershock in English.
That's great. So I'll do it when I get the chance. So what's our topic for today?
Today, we're going to be talking about all the uses of the word man.
Man? Okay, interesting. So like you mean something like Iron Man?
Yes, exactly. So there's all sorts of different men out there, especially superheroes like Iron Man and Batman and Superman. However, there's also a lot of words that use man in them to describe everyday people, like a handyman.
Oh, that's quite right, okay. 不仅有很多的超级英雄里面的名字都带有 man， 比如说我们刚刚讲的这个 Iron Man， 对吧 Spider-Man， 然后呢 man 也有很多相关的这个短语是讲我们这些普通人的，所以今天我们就来学一学。Awesome, so that sounds like a very interesting lesson. And firstly, let's go back to the superhero topic, okay? So along with Iron Man, Batman, and Superman, what other hero names use the word man in them?
Okay, good question, because I love superhero stuff. I think it's been a really good trend this past decade with the superhero Marvel comic universe and DC Comics.
Yes.
So the ones that I can think of would also include Spider-Man, Aquaman, Ant-Man, and then there's a Darkman.
Darkman.
And then I'm sure there's much, much more, but those are the ones that I can think of off the top of my head.
That's quite a pretty big list of man superheroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's good enough for now. And what are the types of men are there in the real world?
So, like I said before, there's something called a handyman. Can you guess what a handyman is?
Probably someone who is good at using their hands, right?
Yes, exactly. So further in that context, it means to be able to fix things or be very capable of repairing stuff.
所以这个 handyman 呢指的就是手很巧的人，擅长修理东西的人，对吧？所以 for example, like my father is a really handyman, right?
That's a perfect example. And I would like to consider myself a handyman as
really?
well. So whenever there's a problem, I, just find a way to figure it out and fix things with my hand.
Yeah, that's typical like American, right?
Exactly. So then we have, of course, which you've probably heard before, a gentleman.
Oh, gentleman.
A gentleman is not someone that is actually gentle, but a gentleman is someone that is very considerate, kind, and courteous. So I know women love a real gentleman, and I also consider myself to be a gentleman. What do you think?
That's 100% correct. Real gentleman.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So let's go further into the job titles, such as businessman. So derived from the name, I think it's easy to guess the word.
Yeah.
Businessman is someone that conducts business. So pretty simple enough.
Yes.
Another similar word to businessman would be a salesman.
Salesman.
And then maybe you might not have heard of this before, but we have something called a garbage man.
Garbage man.
Yeah. So in America, every week we take out our garbage from our homes and we put it on the side of the road in a big trash can. Then the garbage man comes once a week and takes our trash and dumps it into his garbage truck. So those men are called garbage men.
所以有很多的职业呢，在这里面的话都是带有 man 这个词的哈，比如说就是商人，对吧 ？Peter 刚刚讲到的 businessman， 还有售货员 salesman， 这两个大家都肯定都非常熟悉。那可能有一个不太熟悉的呢是垃圾工，叫做 garbage man，OK？、所以在美国有很多人，他们就是会把垃圾从家里拿出来之后，就放在路边的这种巨大的这种 trash can 里面，对吧？然后这个 garbage man 就会开着大卡车 truck， 然后把它拿走。
Yep.
Garbage man 的垃圾工 OK
Exactly. And we also have something called a postman. So a postman is the guy that delivers mail. He comes, well, in America, he comes every day. And a postman usually has to go door to door, delivering all the letters and packages that get sent through the mail. So that guy is called a postman.
啊，当然就是还有一个叫做邮差，对吧 ？Postman OK
Then we have in the army a position called infantryman. This person's duty is to be on the front line of the battle. So these men are called infantrymen, and they are part of an infantry.
啊，所以在部队里面，在这个军队里面呢 ，infantry 就是步兵的统称，所以 infantryman 就是 a soldier who is in the infantry, right?
Perfect.
Yeah, and I think Peter, there is another man worth mentioning, Man Friday.
Yes, okay. So Man Friday comes from the movie, and well, originally it was a book from Robin Caruso. So the word Man Friday just means to be like a right-hand man. And actually, well, that's another even word I should discuss. It just means to be a helper, assistant. Or, so right-hand man means like you do everything for him. So if you're my right-hand man, you're
Right-hand
like my
man.
assistant. You're like I trust you. I trust you to handle a lot of my business for me. And whenever I need a hand, you're there for me.
啊，所以这个 Man Friday 也是个很常用的词吧？这个说法的话是来自于大家都看过的一本小说，叫做《鲁滨逊漂流记》，对吧？然后这个 Friday 呢，它原来就是那个被其他的部落俘虏的野人嘛，然后被这个鲁滨逊救了出来，因为他是在星期五救的，所以他就是起名叫做 Friday 嘛。所以从此以后呢 ，Friday 就变成了一个仆人，所以 Man Friday 呢就变成了得力助手的代名词。所以如果你的助手是一个女性的话呢，它就会叫做 Girl Friday. Yeah. Okay. So, well, that's a lot of phrases and titles with the word man in it, and I think I've learned a lot today.
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
Anything else you would like to share with us?
I think that's pretty much all that comes to my mind for now.
So thanks for coming to the show today, Peter.
It is my pleasure, and I will see you guys next time on the Morning English Podcast.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.